Good afternoon. Good morning, everybody. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can.
Yes. Where did I stop? What book or students book?
Students book. We have finished 8A and the article 8A.
Oh yeah, I remember. Students book, Unit 8.
Oh, by the way, teacher,
Yes.
Tasha has a poor internet connection, so I think she might be late.
Oh yeah, it's okay. Yeah, I understand it. Who are here? 7. 7, so it must be 1. Okay, on my laptop, connection is not responding, so later I will share the screen. All right, we did exotic places. The first one, there were 3 Everybody, page number 113. And yesterday I let you read the introduction part. 8B is the extract from the Jenga book. I want you to read the text quickly to get general idea. Read quickly. We will discuss that later.
Teacher, can you tell the page number again, please?
113, 113. Course book 113. I will share the screen soon. Finished?
Yes, teacher.
How about the others? Priya, can you start reading the first paragraph? That is just the introduction part of the story.
Okay. So the bushes rustled a little in the thicket, and Father Wolf dropped it with his hunches under him, ready for his leap. He made his bound before he saw what it was. he was jumping at. And then he tried to stop himself. The result was that he shot up straight into the air for 4 or 5 feet, landing almost where he left ground. Do I need to
Yeah,
keep
yeah.
reading?
Wait. So here, the remarkable words. The bushes rustled a little. You know bushes. Rustled, the leaves are moving. It means, so because of the wind, maybe, or maybe because of someone's movement. So we say it that way. The bushes rustled a little. And the corridor, so the bushes are moving. Father Wolf dropped with his hunches under him. So Father Wolf came into the forest for his sleep. He made his bound. He made his bound before he saw. So it means that like he made his bound. So he is ready to jump for his way. Before he saw what it was he was jumping at. Then he tried to stop himself because there's something strange. At first he was about to bound, right? Attack. He was about to attack, but he saw something, so he stopped. The result was that he shot up straight into the air for 4 or 5 feet, landing almost where he left ground. Mom, he snapped. A mankind, a human being. At first he was about to bound. Now he looked at it and stood naked brown baby. The baby was not wearing anything, naked, who could just walk. So it means that the baby is quite young. He looked up into Father Wolf's face and laughed. So the baby was laughing at the Father Wolf. At the time, Mother Wolf, his wife, asked, "Is that a mankind?" All right. So I will let someone read, because it is quite related. Amelia, go and read it. Abdul.
Teacher,
You
that
need to read after
is
that.
that a man's cup? Said Mother Wolf. I have never seen one. Bring it here. A wolf accustomed,
Accustomed
accustomed,
to.
accustomed to moving its own cup can, if necessary, mouth and wouldn't break it, and threw Mother Wolf's jaw closed right on the child's back, not a tooth even scratched the skin as he laid it down among the caps. How little, how naked, and how bold, said Mother Wolf softly. The baby was pushing his way between the caps to get close to the warm hide. Now, uh, how was there a wolf that could lose both a man's cap among her children?
Okay. So at the time, Mother Wolf said, "Oh, is that a man cup, baby? Wolf cup, baby wolf. I've never seen one bring it here." The female wolf said like that. The female wolf is accustomed to means familiar with, moving his own cups. Familiar with the small cups. mouth an egg without breaking it. Though Father Wolf's jaw closed right on the child's back, not a tooth even scratched the skin as it laid it down among the cubs. So Father Wolf checked whether it is safe to put it among the other cubs, among the baby wolves. But it's quite gentle, so it's making sure whether it is safe to put the mankind among the wolves. How little, how naked, how bold. Mother Wolf softly. The baby was pushing his way between the caps to get closer to the warm height. Now, was there ever a wolf that couldn't boast of a man's cup among her children? Okay, so that is the first thing. And the last part, Kevin, can you read?
Sure can does us great honor, said Father Wolf, but his eyes were very.
Wait, where are we now? It's not finished yet.
It's sorry.
Yeah,
I have
have had.
I've heard now and again of such a thing, such a thing, but never in our pack or my time, said Father Wolf. He is altogether without hair, and I could kill him with a touch of my foot. But see, he looked up and is not afraid. The monarch was blocked out of the mouth of the cave, cave for Shuriken's great square head and shoulders were thrust into the entrance.
Mm. I have had now and again of such a thing. Never in our pack or in our time. Pack means groups of wolves. In our pack, in our group of wolves. He is altogether without hair. I could kill him with a touch of my foot. You know, it is quite small, so I could kill him very easily. But he looks up and he is not afraid. And they have found a mankind in the jungle. The moonlight was blocked out of the mouth of the cave. So it means it's quite dark. So here another corridor, shurikens. Great square head and shoulders were thrust into the entrance. So they went into the cave. So the second part. Up to this. Dilatory shuriken. That's
Okay. Shuriken that's as great honor. Sorry. Honor said Father Wolf that his eyes were very angry. What does Shuriken need? My query, a man's caps want this way, said Shuriken. Its parents have run off. Give it to me. But Father Wolf knew that the mouth of the cave was too narrow for a tiger to come in by. Even when he was Shuriken's shoulders and forepaws was cramped for want of room. The wolves are free. The wolves are a free people, said Father Wolf. They take order from the head of the pack and not from any striped cattle killer. The man's kept its hour to keep if we choose. Yet, ye choose and ye do not choose. What talk is it of choosing? Is it I, Shuriken, who speak?
Shuriken does as great honor, said Father Wolf. But his eyes were very angry to their enemy, Shuriken. What does Shuriken need? A man's cup went this way, said Shuriken. So Shuriken is chasing the man cup. Its parents have run off. Give it to me. Parents have run off. But Father Wolf knew that the mouth of the cave was too narrow for a tiger to come in by. So Father Wolf, Mother Wolf, and also the tiger. Even where he was, it's quite narrow for him to get in. Shere Khan's shoulder and forepaws were crouched for want of room. They could, so it means the tiger could not get into the cave. The wolves are a free people, said Father Wolf. They take orders from the head of the pack, not from any striped caterpillar. Caterpillar means, it means tiger. Striped, in other words. So it means that instead of saying the tiger, we use like striped caterpillar. The man's cup is ours to kill if we choose. So it means that the situation between the tigers and the pack of wolves. Choose and you do not choose. What talk is this of choosing? It's I, Shere Khan, who speaks. So Shere Khan is quite proud and wants to kill the mankind. That the wolf's family wanted to decide what to do to the humankind. Okay, next part. Up to this paragraph. Jaleda, would you like to read?
Okay. The tigers.
Yeah, read it.
Okay. The tiger's roar filled the cave with thunder. Mother Wolf shook herself clear of the caps and sprang forward, her eyes like two green moons in the darkness, facing the blazing eyes of Shere Khan. And it is I, raptured the demons, who answer. The man's cap is mine, Langri, mine's to me. He shall not be killed, he shall live to run with the pack and to hunt with the packs. And in the end, look you, hunters of little naked calves, frog eater, fish killer, he shall hunt thee. Father Wolf looked on amazed. He had almost forgotten the day when he won Mother Wolf in fair fight for from 5 other wolves. Once she ran in the packs and was not called the demons for complement's sake. Shere Khan might have faced Father Wolf, but he could not stand up against Mother Wolf, for he knew that where he was, he let out the advantage of the ground and would fight to the death. So he backed out of the cave, mouth growing, and when he was clear, he shouted.
Yeah, it's quite understandable. The tiger's roar filled the cave with thunder. So the tiger is roaring. Mother Wolf shook herself clear of the caps. So it means that as it's quite dangerous, Mother Wolf clear up the baby wolves and sprang forward, go forward. Her eyes, to fight the tiger, her eyes are like two green moons in the darkness. It is simile, right? Like two green moons in the darkness. Facing the blazing eyes of Shere Khan. Here, blazing eyes. The one who is angry, what kind of eyes? Blazing eyes. And it's I. Another one. The demon, who answers. The man's cup is mine. Another one lingering. How shall not be killed? So there are some animals who don't want to kill the mankind. And they want the mankind to live with the pack. Pack means the group of wolves. In the end, look you, hunter of little naked cubs, frog eater, fish eater, he shall hunt thee. He can do it. Father Wolf looked on amazed. He had almost forgotten the days when he won Mother Wolf in fair fight from 5 other wolves. When she ran in the pack, was not called the demon for compliment's sake. Terika might have faced Father Wolf. So Father Wolf is quite strong. But he could not stand up against Mother Wolf. For means in this case because. Sometimes for can be the same as because. Because he knew that where he was, she had all the advantage of the ground. Wolf fight to the death. So he backed out of the cave, mouth growling. So he just showed his anger, growling. When he was clear, he shouted. Okay, so there are some remarkable words. And next part. Champai, will you please go on reading? I will show you what to do.
Each dog bites in his own yard. We will see what the pack will say to this fostering of 9 cubs. The cub is mine, and to my teeth he will come in the end. Old bush-tailed thief.
Go on reading.
Mother Wolf threw herself down panting among the cubs, and Father Wolf said to her gravely,
Go on reading, go on reading.
Shere
this.
Khan speaks this much truth. This cub must be shown to the pack. Wilt thou still keep him, mother? Keep him, she gasped. He came naked by night, alone and very hungry, yet he was not afraid, and that lame butcher would have killed him and would have run off to the Wahingunga while the villagers here hunted through all our lairs in revenge. Keep him? Surely I will keep him. Lie still, little frog. Although Mowgli, or Mowgli the frog, I will call thee. The time will come when thou wilt hunt Shere Khan as he hunted thee. But what will our pack say? Said Father Wolf.
Each dog barks in his own yard. We will see what the pack will say to this fostering of mankind. The cup is mine, and to my teeth he will come in the end. O bush-tailed thief. So wolf is a kind of dog. So they are brave only in their area. Shere Khan is thinking like that. Mother Wolf threw herself down, panting among the cubs. Father Wolf said to her bravely, Shere Khan speak this much truth. The cub must be shown to the pack. Will you still keep him, mother? So they are discussing whether they should look after the baby cub. Keep him, she gasped. He came naked by night and alone, very hungry, yet he was not afraid. And the lame butcher means someone who sells meat, would have killed him. So it means like the animals like tiger can kill the lame butcher and would have run off to the Wangaga while the villagers here hunted through all our layers in revenge. So they are thinking whether they should look after the baby calf, because the wild animals can give danger to him, or maybe the one the people see, they would like to get back the humankind, and then they might give trouble to the wolves in revenge. Keep him. Assuredly, I will keep him. Lie still, little frog, or Mowgli. They have given the name Mowgli. The time will come when one do with hunt. Shere Khan as he had handed thee. But what will our pack say? How about the other packs? So Father Wolf is worried that he might be blamed by the other wolves. Okay, up to that, we have finished. They are just discussing whether they should keep the mankind or not. Tashuize, read up to this.
Father Wolf waited till his cubs could run a little, and then on the night of the pack meetings took Dan and Mowgli and Mother Wolf to the council rock, a hilltop covered with stones and boulders, where 100 wolves could hide. Akela, the great grey lone wolf, who led all the pack by straight and cannings, laid out a full length on his rock, and below him sat 40 or more wolves of every size and color. The lone wolf had led them for a years now. He had fallen twice into a wolf trap in his young, and once he had been bitten and left for dead. So he knew the manners and customs of men. There were very little talking at the rock. Akela from his rock would cry, ye know the Lord, ye know the Lord. Look where, O wolves.
Father Wolf waited till his cubs could run a little. Then on the night of the pack meeting, took them and Mowgli and Mother Wolf to the council rock. So there was a meeting, a hilltop covered with stones. So they hold a meeting at a hilltop covered with stones and boulders also stones, where 100 wolves could hide. Even 100 of wolves could come. Akela, the great grey lone wolf, who led all the pack by strength and cunning. That is another wolf. So they were having a meeting, lay out at full length on his rock, and below him sat 40 or more wolves of every size and color. So the wolves are sitting. The lone wolf had left them for a year now. He had fallen twice into a wolf trap in his youth, and once he had been beaten, left for dead. So he knew the manners and customs of man. So it means that one of the wolves didn't like the mankind. There was very little talking at the rock. Akela from his rock would cry, "You know the law? You know the law. Look well, all wolves." Okay, they are having a meeting. It means. Yeah, a hilltop covered with stones and boulders. That's all. Read next one. Start from here up to this.
At last, Father Wolf pushed Mowgli the frog into the center, where he sat laughing and laughing and playing with some bubbles that glistened in the moonlight. Aquila never raised his head from his paws. A muffled roar came up from behind the rocks, the voice of Shere Khan crying, "The cup is mine, give him to me. What have the free people to do with a man's cup?" Aquila never even twisted his ears. All he said was, "Look well, old wolf." There was a chorus of deep growls, and a young wolf in his fourth year flung back Shere Khan's question to Aquila. "What have the free people to do with a man's cup?" Now the law of the jungle lays down that if there is any dispute as to the right of a cup to be accepted by the pack, it must be spoken for by at least two members of the pack who are not his father and mother.
Hmm. And then here, Father Wolf put the mankind in the middle, where he sat laughing and playing with some pebbles that he glistened in the moonlight. Aquila never raised his head from his paws. This is another wolf. A muffled roar came up from behind the rocks. The voice of Shere Khan crying, "The cup is mine. Give him to me, who the tiger wants to eat." What have the free people to do with a man's cup? Aquila never even twitched his ears. All he said was, "Look well, O wolves." There was a chorus of deep growls. A young wolf in his fourth year flung back Shere Khan's questions to Aquila. What have the free people to do with a man's cup? Now the Lord of the jungle lays down. If there is any dispute, everybody, dispute means like argument, as to the right of a cup to be accepted by the pack, he must be spoken for by at least two members of the pack who are not his father and mother. So they are blaming the father wolf and mother wolf because it is against the law of the jungle. The mankind is in the forest. They are just discussing whether they should kill the man cub or they should keep. Vanessa, go on. Who speaks for this cub?
Who speak for this cab? Said Aquila among for the three people who speak. There was no answer, and Mother Wolf got ready for what she knew would be hard. Let's fight. If things came to fighting, then the only other creature who is allowed to the park council below, the sleepy brown bear who teach a wolf cat the law of jungle, all below, who can come and go where he please because he eats only meals and fruit and honey, grows upon his high parties and oyster.
High quarters and granted.
High quarters and granted. I speak for the man cab. There is no harm in a man cabs. I have no gift for words, but I speak the truth. Let him run with the pack and be angry with the other. I myself will teach him. We need yet another self. Aquila below has spoken, and he is our teacher for the young cat who speak beside below. The black shadow dropped down into the circle. It was here. The here the black panda, inky black all over, bad with the panda.
Who speaks for this cap? Akila said. Among the free people who speaks. There was no answer, and Mother Wolf got ready for what she knew would be her last fight, if things came to fighting. So Father Wolf and Mother Wolf, they want to look after the baby. Then the only other creature who is allowed at the pet council, Balu. Another one is Balu. Who is that? The sleepy brown bear. They were some wolves, some of the wolves didn't agree, but some wolves, they agree to keep the baby cub. At the time, Balu, the sleeping brown bear, who teaches the wolf cubs the law of the jungle. So they are their teacher. O Balu, who can come and go where he pleases because he eats only nuts and roots and honey, rose upon his hind quarters and grunted. I speak for the man's cub. So Balu, it's on the side of Father Wolf and Mother Wolf. There is no harm in a man's cub. I have no gift of words, but I speak the truth. Okay, I have nothing to say extra stuff, but I speak the truth. Let him run with the pack. So let him stay with the pack. Be entered with the others. I myself will teach him. Okay, I will teach the Lord of the jungle, everything. So I will take that responsibility. Balu said. We need yet another, said Akila. Akila isn't happy with looking after the mankind in the jungle. Balu has spoken, and he is our teacher for the young cubs. Who speaks besides Balu? At the time, besides Balu, nobody can say. Balu, it means that Balu has the authority to decide. A black shadow dropped down into the circle. It was Bagheera, the Black Panther. Another one. Here, Panther, the enemy. Bagheera, the Black Panther, inky black all over, but with the panther. So here, there was panther. Next one, Bagheera. Showing up in certain lights, like the pattern of watered stick. So something is hiding behind them, watching the situation. Okay, go on next. Sumin, could you please continue up to this? Everybody knew Bagheera.
Everybody knew Bagheera, and nobody cared to cross his path, for he was as cunning as the jackal, as bold as the wild buffalo, and as reckless as the wounded elephant. But he had a voice as soft as wild honey driven from a tree, and a skin softer than dawn. Dawn. Oh, Akela. Oh, Akela, and she
People.
oh, Akela, she, the free people,
God.
I have no right in your assembly, but the Lord of Jenkins says that if there is a drop which is not a killing matter in regard to a new club, the life of the cat may be bought at a price, and the law does not say who may or may not pay the price. Am I right? Good good, said the young wolves, who were always hungry. Listen to Bagheera. The cup can be bought for a price. It is the law. To kill, it is the law. To kill a nut cup is a shame. Besides, he may make better sport for you when he is grown. But Baloo has spoken in his behalf. Now to Baloo's word, I will add one rule and affect one newly killed, not half a mile from here. If you will accept the man's cap according to the law, is it difficult?
Hmm. The animals are arguing for the mankind. Everybody knew Bagheera. You know Bagheera already. Nobody cared to cross his path, for he was a cunning, the character. Bagheera is cunning. As bold means brave. As the white buffalo, that is simile. As reckless as the wounded elephant. When the elephant is wounded, it is reckless, going to dare to do the stupid things. So these are the characters of Bagheera. But he had a voice as soft as white honey dripping from a tree. So here, for the voice as soft as white honey dripping from a tree. So it means that he can trick. A skin softer than down. Okay, so it is about Bagheera. O Akila, yet the free people, he purred. I have no right in your assembly. Assembly means meeting. But the Lord of Jungle says that if there is a doubt, which is not a killing matter, in regard to a new cup, concerning a new cup, it means. In regard to means concerning the new cup. The life of that cup may be bought at a price. And the law doesn't say who may or may not pay that price. Am I right? They are talking about the Lord of the jungle. Good, said the young wolves, who are always hungry. Listen to Bagheera. The cup can be bought for a price. It is the law. To kill a naked cup is shame. The baby cup, to kill a baby cup is really shameful. He may make better sport for you when he is grown. When he is grown, he could do many good things for the wolves. Baloo has spoken in his behalf. Baloo has already mentioned his opinion. He shouldn't be killed. Now to the Baloo words, I will add one bull and affect one. Newly killed, not what? Not half a mile from here. If you will accept the man's cup according to the law, is it difficult? So they are discussing about the law of the jungle. There are some remarkable words. Comparison. Okay. Let's continue. And that's one would you like to read?
And there was a number of
Huh? Wait. This one, which one are you reading? Where are we? We are here. There was a clamor of
yes,
up to
and
him.
there was a number of wives seeing one another. They were dying in the winter. They were caused the same. What harm can a net brought to us?
naked frog to
Naked
ask.
frog was let him run with the pack. Why is the bull?
Bagheera,
Bagheera let him be a cat, and then came Akela,
Akela,
deep
gateway,
behind, good way, oh, wolf, and
Mowgli,
probably was still deeply instructed in the
pebbles,
subject, and he did not notice when the wolf came and looked at him one by one. As next, they all went down the hill for the attack food, and only Akela, Bagheera,
Baloo,
Baloo, and
Mowgli's
Mowgli
own wolves
were
were
left.
left. Shere Khan,
Shere Khan rose in the night, for he was very angry that Mowgli had not been handed over to him.
mm. There was a clamor of scores of voices. So they're different voices. What matter? He will die in the winter rains. Another thing is about the weather. He could not stay in the wild jungle because he could not stand the weather. He was scorched in the sand. What harm can a naked frog do us? If there, if he could not stand the weather, the danger, let him run with the pack. So some wolves want to keep. Where is the bull? Bagheera let him be accepted. And then came Achilles' deep bay, crying, look well, oh wolves. Mowgli was still deeply interested in the pebbles. At the time, the baby cub was just interested in the pebbles, small stones. Pebbles, small stones. He did not notice when the wolves came and looked at him one by one. The wolves were looking at him one by one. At last, they all went down the hill for the dead bull. Okay, Akela, Bagheera, Baloo, Mowgli's own wolves were left. Shere Khan roared still in the night. He was angry that Mowgli had not been handed over to him. So the wolves didn't give Mowgli to the tiger. Okay, next. The last part. Who is left? Tashwizin, could you please read?
A raw world said
Bagheera.
Bagheera under his
Whiskers.
whiskers. For the time we came when these Nikas things we made the raw do another's times or I know nothing of man. It was weddings, said Achilles. Men and their calves are very wise. He may be a half in time, truly a half in time of need. If for none can hope to lead the pack forever, said Bagheera. Achilles said nothing. He was thinking of the time that comes to every leader of every pack when his stretch goes from him, and he got feeble, feeblers and feeblers. Till at last he is killed by the wolves, and a new leader comes up to be killed in his tent. Take him away, he said the father wolf, and train him as befit one of the free people. And that is how Mowgli's words enters into the sea warrant as wolf pack for the price of the bull and Baloo's good words.
Okay. Here. And his whiskers. Here. Touch with him. Whiskers. I have shown a picture. Whiskers.
Yeah.
They are called whiskers. The cats. Which animals have got whiskers? Cats. Cats have whiskers. Okay. And the whiskers. Under his whiskers. For the time will come when his naked thing will make thee raw. Thee is old English. To another dream, or I know nothing of man. It was well done, said Aquila. Men and their caps are very wide. He may be a help in time. So they're just discussing man can help them. Truly a help in time of need. When they need, man can help them. For none can hope to lead the pack forever, said Bagheera. Aquila said nothing. He was thinking of the time that comes to every leader of every pack when his strength goes from him and he gets feebler and feebler. Feeble means like weaker and weaker. Gets weaker and weaker. When people are getting old, people become feeble, feebler and feebler. At last he is killed by the wolf, and the new leader comes up to be killed in his turn. Take him away, he said to Father Wolf. Train him as befits one of the free people. Okay, we need to train him to be independent. That is how Mowgli was entered into the sea one's wolf pack for the price of a bull and on Balu's good words. So as Balu helped, he was allowed to stay in the jungle with the wolves. So that is the very beginning part of the story, Mowgli's story. So actually, the wolves were discussing whether the man cub should be allowed to stay in the forest, in the jungle or not. That's all. I just let you learn some words. And there are many interesting points in the questions. Everybody in this writing, you could see old-fashioned forms of vocabulary and old-fashioned words. Okay, the blah, blah, blah. So I want to discuss C. I want to give this message on. Old-fashioned forms of vocabulary, grammar, punctuation are used in this story. Why they are used in the passage? You know, old-fashioned like this. Let's read the first part. Y-E, yeah, choose, blah, blah, blah here. This is old-fashioned. And the, you could see here, no, the law, or wolves, although, Mowgli, And you could see this part D, Thee. I see one even. So they are all English words. Or here, D, Thee. Here, number C. Why they are used in the passage? Why? What does it show? What is the effect? So when you encounter the similar situation, and if you were asked the effect, you must be able to give the answer like this. To give the passage a seriousness and symbolism. That's all. What is the effect of using old-fashioned words? To give the passage a seriousness and symbolism. Just note down that. You should know it. How to give reason. And the rest are not that important. Just for reading practice. And the other questions are not very interesting. It is enough. I just want to discuss only C. And wait. Another point. I will skip that. It is enough. Let's go to the second one. Text 8C. Just reading. And some interesting vocabularies, expressions from the first text. Text 8B. Okay, here introduction. You must know the background information here. The writer of text 8C.
The writer of text XC, New Zealander Helen Thayer, was the
Thayer.
first woman to travel alone to the magnetic North Pole. Her only companion was a husky dog called Charlie.
Charlie. Okay. So the next text HC was written by New Zealander Helen Thayer. Helen Thayer is from New Zealand. So her nationality is New Zealand. Sorry, she is from New Zealand. Sorry. She comes from New Zealand. And she is the first woman to travel alone to North Pole. So she was traveling alone. Only her companion was a dog called Charlie. The kind of dog is husky. Okay. So now, yeah, I want you to read this test again. Meeting a polar bear, because North Pole, right? That this is the situation in North Pole. Okay, read briefly to get general ideas. Okay, everybody. Today, for the sake of time, we could not start reading this that you have already read, I hope, to get general idea. So we will discuss when we meet tomorrow. And concerning the exercise, you can think ahead. For 8C, text 8C, I will do B. B. How about C? Hyperbole, cliche. I'm more interested in C. Forwarded devices. And B. Another interesting is 8B. Redundancy. I will discuss that. And there are many extra words in this test to make the test longer. And we will discuss how we can make it short. That is the point for this test. You know, you must know how to make it long, how to make a sentence longer, how to make it short. Both are necessary. For summary writing, you must know how to make the writing short, right? How to make the passage short. So we will discuss that concerning this passage. I will stop here. Bye-bye, see you. Just read ahead, please, right? Yeah, bye-bye.
Bye bye, teacher.
Hi,
Thank you.
teacher. Bye.
Bye-bye.